Risk Settlements is a full-service litigation consulting firm. What we do is we provide bespoke litigation risk transfer solutions for companies who are facing the uncertainty of known, threatened, or pending litigation, or also companies who could possess affirmative litigation claims that have yet to be monetized. The team over here is comprised of a mix of former plaintiffs' lawyers, defense lawyers, federal judicial clerks, investment bankers, and insurance professionals. So what we've done is we've created a series of proprietary qualitative and quantitative processes to assess and underwrite litigation risk in order to help businesses remove the financial and operational volatility that is inherent in litigation by transferring that outcome risk through one of the products in our suite of insurance and funding solutions. I am a director and attorney here at Risk Settlements. And what I do mostly is work very closely with businesses who are defending active class action litigation. And I help them to design optimal settlement structures in order for them to transfer the settlement risk of those types of matters. This year's litigation risk assessment survey was actually our inaugural survey. We did it in conjunction with a think tank called In-House, which is an association of corporate counsel that has several thousand members. And what we did is we disseminated the survey to our respective contact lists, and we received about 200 responses from in-house lawyers. The responses were evenly divided among size of businesses. We had fair representation from businesses with up to 500 attorneys, or employees, I should say, 500 to 2,500, 2,500 to 10,000, and 10,000 or more. And what we did is we asked them a series of questions over about a dozen different topics. So overall, what we found as a result of this survey was that legal departments say they are facing a growing litigation burden that's also coupled with limited staffing and budget resources, yet most are not taking advantage of all of the available litigation risk transfer solutions that are available on the market. To go into some of the numbers and give you some of the details, in terms of litigation volume, nearly 3/4 of all respondents said that they are currently defending active litigation, but 20% said that they are defending 10 to 50 or more cases, which is a daunting volume of litigation. However, there is no correlation between the litigation volume and the legal department size or the budget, because when we ask questions about legal department size, 80% of all of the respondents said they had fewer than 10 in-house lawyers. And when it came to budget, 50% said they had a budget of under $1 million, and only 6% had a budget of $10 million or more. So we asked a series of other questions, wondering if legal departments were receiving assistance from other types of legal professionals or other available solutions that were on the marketplace. We asked questions about legal operation, how they hire outside counsel, what other types of alternative fee arrangements that they're currently leveraging. So starting with legal operations, we hear a lot about this in the marketplace, that this is a growing segment of the industry, and they can assist with things such as technology, strategic planning, the RFP process. Yet only 25% of the respondents said that they have a legal operations professional who is supporting their in-house team. Moreover, when it comes to outside counsel, their rates are continuing to increase. And when it comes to the use of alternative fee arrangements, you may hear a lot about them, but only 50% said that their companies actually employ them in their retainer agreements. And lastly, we asked about insurance, which actually only helps with defense costs in a very small fraction of cases. So it's no wonder when you look at a combination of all these factors that not many of these corporations were actually pursuing claims as plaintiffs. So when I'm working with a client who has leveraged one of the insurance or funding solutions that we provide, and I ask them why they chose to retain us and why they choose to purchase one of those products, the most common answer that I always receive is cost certainty. That by leveraging non-recourse funding or an insurance product that acts as a backstop to the downside risk, they then have guarantees. And that most important guarantee is cost certainty. It allows them to free up monies that they would otherwise have to put into a litigation reserve. And plain and simple, it helps with running the business. If you have cost guarantees, if you have backstops, if you have non-recourse funding, then that is other capital that the business has to run the business, do budgets, expenditures, planning, and R&D. The second most important reason that I hear is that it helps to mitigate P&L and balance sheet impairment. They have this litigation insurance solution or they have this funding solution, and that allows them to free up, again, financial resources that would otherwise be put into a litigation reserves, and it helps them to avoid negative accounting treatment.